All right, Screwball here. It's day 40 of my journey. I have been off trail as, just taking a day off. I'm not off trail. I'm at a Trail Angels house for the 2 days now. This makes my second 0 day. I'm getting back on trail tomorrow and doing a couple of miles and meeting up with Hot Sauce and Hot Spot. Then we'll be hiking together into Damascus. I will probably be catching up with the other crew around Damascus there. I think they're going to be a day ahead of me, being I didn't get back on trail today. Just wanting y'all to know what's going on as far as why I'm not videoing anything today, because I'm enjoying a day off, 2 days off, and my feet were starting to get sore and stuff. Now that I got these new shoes, I think everything will be okay. Just resting up, and like I said, I'm waiting on Hot Spot and Hot Grease, which is a 2 Mics Hike is the video that he puts out. So check him out. He seems to be a good guy. But that's what's going on, and I'm going to show you a couple of things. I'm fixing to show you my shoes. A lot of people ask me about my shoes and what type of shoes they were, and how long I'd had them. So I'm going to flip this around and just sort of show you some about these shoes I've got. And also I'm going to show you my repair on my sleeping bag here in a little bit. It's just a quick little fix repair. But it's a beautiful day up here. I'm in Elizabethton, Tennessee. It's a little cloudy and windy, but other than that, the temperature is nice, and the weather is nice. It has rained the last 2 nights, and I was glad I was not on trail because it was some pretty good rain. So tomorrow's supposed to be sunny. I'll be going over a couple of balds tomorrow, so I'll have some good video for you tomorrow. But let me turn this thing around. I will show you these shoes and sort of point out my old shoes, my new shoes. I think you'll be able to tell the difference. And then I'll show you my sleeping bag. So let me get this thing turned around, and I'll show you these shoes. All right, you can see, I think you can tell which pair is new and which pair is used. These here, I got over 400 miles on them. And they're still, if I was back home and just wearing tennis shoes, there's really not that much wrong with them. The toes are coming loose, in which they do that in like the first couple of weeks. The Ultra's toes are known to sort of come loose like that, which is really no big deal. The cushion here is the main thing that has really worn. It looks right now, it still looks like it has a great thick cushion on it, like the other. But if you're looking down on it like this, you can really see how much this is flattened out compared to this side here. They're not as flattened out. So that is really what has given, as far as giving up on the shoe over the time. I'm starting to feel the small rocks or and stuff that I'm walking on. And I'm just really starting to feel them now. They're not that bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and start wearing the new shoes. I'd rather spend a little money and get started with new shoes and feet that are not sore than wait till my feet get too sore. As far as you can see here how bad they worn down. Turn these over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see the big difference in them. They're not wanting to set up too good. The new pair is not. So, but you can. Right here, these are pretty worn down. You can still, these right here, you can see are still, the knobs here and how much they've worn down on these shoes here. There's not really any knobs there. That's the main, like I said, that's the main thing right here that has really finally given away, is just the cushion. As far as the shoe, this is the only rip I've got in the shoe. It's not too bad. But like I said, there's over 400 and some miles on this pair of shoes. So that's not too, I think I've gotten my money's worth out of them. These are Ultra Olympus, the 3.5. They're a higher grade, or the higher grade of shoes. You got several different ones underneath these. The long peaks are, I think, about 2 steps underneath these, and that's what most people wear, but they just don't have the cushion here like these have, but they are a good hiking shoe, and the people that wear them really like them, but I like that cushion on my feet. So that's the difference in my shoes, and how, you know, people were asking me what type I had. So that's the Altra Olympus 3.5, and these are the ones I've been wearing. Got over 400 miles on them, probably close to 500 miles counting my my practice and training hikes, and then my new ones I'll be starting with tomorrow. So that being said, I will put my sleeping bag video in right here. All right, now here's where the rats decided to chew on my sleeping bag. But what I did, I just took a piece of tenacious tape. I got it hanging up so it can dry better. It's not wet, but just help it fluff out. I just took a couple pieces of tenacious tape, which is a cloth type tape that's made for repairs and stuff, and just put over. That's the big hole there, and just put over the holes. And these are just 2 little. They just ripped it enough that some of the down was coming out, and then also these 2 holes here. So I just used the tenacious tape and put over it to repair it. So I mean, it may not be as good as new, but it's good enough. It's gonna get me to Maine. But that is the repairs on my sleeping bag there. So a little bit of tenacious tape and we're good. Okay, well that sort of gets you caught up on what's going on. So tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna do about a 4-mile hike. It's gonna be a short day for me, but Hot Grease and Hot Spot will be catching up with me, going over a couple of bulbs tomorrow, so I'll have some good video in those 4 miles. Then we're gonna end up hiking in about Friday afternoon. We'll be coming back in here. They'll be resupplying. We're gonna stay at the Trail Angels house, let them get a shower, and then we're gonna go back out Saturday morning. Gonna hike 2 days and come back in Sunday night. You know, shower, spend the night, and then when we get back on the trail Monday morning, we're from there we'll be going all the way into Damascus on Wednesday. Should be getting to Damascus sometime on Wednesday. I'm not sure, you know, middle of the day or late afternoon. There's 2 hostels at least still open that do not plan on closing in Damascus, so that's our plans right now is to you know, go in and spend the night in one of those hostels. After that, we're still sort of making plans. I'm coming up with a couple ideas and a couple of plans how we're going to get past Damascus. I don't think it's going to be really that difficult. You know, I know there's a lot of people that don't want to give us rides and stuff, and I can't blame them, especially a lot of the elder people that do trail magic and help out. You know, you can't blame somebody for not wanting to really get out and help because of this. But then again, hopefully in about a week and a half, this will be starting to die down and be over with. You know, you never know. I don't know. It may be another 6 months, but we can only hope. And within about 2 weeks, this has died down enough that we're somewhere back to normal and people are getting back on the trail and finishing their hikes. So, but that's the plans, like I said. So maybe by this time next week, should be in Damascus, and get our resupplies there, and then move on north. So I appreciate y'all following me and, you know, sticking with me. And like I said, I'll be meeting back up with Camper and Oso in a couple of days, and so we're not like not getting back together or anything. We will still be hiking in the same area, and you know, and bouncing back and forth with each other. So you know, just the dynamics right now. There's 4 of them, and I'm gonna go and make, you know, with another group, and that way, whenever we do get to hotels or somewhere and we need the you know, the odd man out type situation. So just trying to help resolve that some. So like I said, appreciate y'all staying with us. You know, appreciate any support that, you know, we can get between here and right now between here and Maine. But hopefully it'll be back to normal for too long. So thanks for watching. I'm fixing to get this video out, and if you have any questions about any of the other gear and stuff, let me know. I am going to try to get out a cooking, you know, cooking show or cooking segment on one of them, and also just some tent life and camp life. Now that the weather is getting a little bit better and the days are getting a little bit longer, it gives us a little bit more time to do that. Earlier, you know, we were just running out of time. It was cold. We was ready to get into our shelters and get warm. But now that the weather has calmed down and it's not quite as bad, I believe we can get some of those videos out that y'all have asked for. So again, thanks for watching, and y'all have a great day, because I sure have. And we'll see you tomorrow.